I wasn't expecting to see that.
It's just a thigh.
But anyway.
I went hunting for it myself in the break.
Overpass will be our deciding map between these squads. Again, all to play for in South America. 2 days of action. Not everybody can go to the finals in Valencia, though.
No, and there we just had it, the overview there of the elephant in the room. We are on the last map, so we will have a knife round. No, it's already been done.
Yeah, you got baited by
I was so baited. Everyone was pulling out their knives, but
massively.
Of course that's how it usually is in the first rounds, because when you run with the knife out, you run faster.
There is a stack on the B-bomb side, as there often is. Mocreias with the pistols will be lying in wait. I wonder if someone stabbed Yadina by accident, because she's on 81 HP. Either way, Divina charging through that short position. One frag on either side, and then trades will continue until Yadina gets 2. Advantage Divina, getting that bomb plant then as Danny looks to swing if needed from that short position, and there she is. Stereo frags for the T side as they secure the pistol.
And Brendinha, she's just been at it all evening, hasn't she? She finishes off where she left things on a nuke. She was the masterpiece that clutched Inferno in their favor, and she kept it going on the nuclear power plant as well. But to see her now in the pistol round, 3 frags in, she wasn't the one I was thinking was gonna step up today. But I'm pleasantly surprised.
So far, so good. We have a pause for the moment. Man, I'm trying to find a way to pick a team that I favor on Overpass, but it really is an unknown. With what we've seen so far, we've seen Mocreias have comfort on their pick of nuke. I think the score tells that story. Divina had a closer affair on Inferno, but that in part doesn't surprise me because of the nature of new Inferno as well, and how new you know everything is in CS2.
Overpass, I feel Overpass has kind of kept its charm.
Yeah. It's not too different at the moment. Like, it's been overhauled aesthetically, but nothing crazy has happened. Whereas on Inferno, crazy things have happened, you know?
Exactly.
But I think
it's kind of like I had this theory. I don't know if you maybe could shed some light or give your input on it. And that's actually on Ancient. Ancient not really changing at all. Meaning, my opinion is that Ancient was created with CS2 in mind, and that it has been optimized for the game ever since.
There's a fair chance that might be true. We saw like water updates and so on, but you know, I think we've seen overhauls on Inferno, on Overpass, but the rest have been ports where there are minor updates, and I feel like an overhaul, at least of older maps like a Mirage or etc. I feel like overhauls of those are probably happening in the background at the very least. Anyway, AFA will be swinging in. Too blind to check the water properly, but it is the Mac 10. That's the expendable user for Divina, but the rest need to deliver now with what they have versus what Mocreias have, even with that Mac 10. If they don't take too long about it, if there's no hesitation, they should be fine, I think. Although they've got no Molotovs.
It's too late. They're all arrived. It's now the B stack has turned into an A stack, and I run this around myself. But the flashes, they can be the difference maker here. Oh, swinging.
Good bursts from cromaa. An expensive round, more expensive than it could have otherwise been, but I don't think they'll be too concerned. P2000 will be finished off. We've seen a rise of P2000s as well. There's a lot of interesting things happening with the grenade, with the guns in this game. There was a interview of PC Gamer where Valve was saying the spray. They said the spray is like it was on 128 tick, which is why it feels different. But everyone was playing on 128 tick, so I don't understand that. But anyway, there's
what are they talking about?
It's all change in CS2.
I mean, if they just come out and say, this is the new game, play it. This is what and we will try to fix at least, but we can I really hope they will fix the big issues.
I find it strange that they won't even make a blog post of their intentions, but they'll answer a PC Gamer interview that they know we will read. Like, just talk to us! Like, what?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, these flame things. We just don't need that effect in our... This ain't Call of Duty. Get rid of that crap. That needs to go.
Counter-Strike isn't supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be tactical.
It's supposed to be
functional. Functional, that's the word. Exactly.
Yeah. Function, not fashion. Anyway, this is the first full buy from mocreias. It's down to a 4-on-4, and Brentina has surely got opportunity. She's between CTs now, with two of her teammates pulling rotation towards the A bomb site. Bomb collected by AFM, but where does she go? You've got two players on A. She's separated on that rotation. Brentina has found a way towards B. Danny will get traded, but cromaa will continue to lead mocreias towards the A bomb site. They are so out of position, it's not even funny.
And they will still not know. Only now when they come around the corner, they're gonna know it's planted on the B side. And that's the save. Immediate save. Respect this decision. You flanked all the way, and then the flank has been flanked. And it's Brentina, ice cold there. Here's the footsteps, here the rotation. Then slowly, certainly, just following through. And that they have two players up on A side. It just sells it so good. And this is what I'm talking about, and I'm saying that Counter-Strike isn't no longer an execute-based attacking approach. It's contact. It's contact, it's jiggle peeking, and it's getting frags, finding entries, finding heads.
So I want to see the next full buy round for mocreias. Let's see what they do with their money. Okay, so they're going to buy around what they saved, it looks like. Although they may have some money left for an AWP in the future. I know Sign-On dropped a rifle, I guess. She had 3,200-ish. Now she's got 750. But anyway, again, I think the CT rounds and an AWP are going to be key for victory. Those are my keys to victory in the vacuum of this series. Lacking CT side so far for mocreias. So this force buy, if it doesn't go their way, may set them back even further. So gambles are being taken early by mocreias. There's a pop flash and a swing, looking towards the fountain, not seeing much of anything, but Danny has heard this. Plenty of footsteps. AFM will get dropped by Bocor. Can they hold on to this 5-on-4 though? Oh, Mari got two places to look. Will she be checked for properly though? Oh, Littles. Oh, she's going around. She could find multiples then.
Oi.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What?
That's very unfortunate indeed.
The timing there, James. Oh, that was so painful to watch. Mari is playing that one so smart, and then just in the nick of timing, I think Danny must have hit a magical bullet. Although
Little's in this 5-7. She's done so much work of it.
Yeah.
And Divina have not really, you know, they're supposed to be in control of this run. I'm not sure of a point where they were. They've just been victims the whole time.
I like that decision there by Colosina. But at the same time, it's now pointless to throw away the AWP. Because you're not going to be able to get it. Unless she's going to use the nade to nade it to bounce it back down. That would be cool.
I don't see that happening.
See. Oh.
Yeah, I think you can always win a round with an AWP, even if you've only got an AWP. But
yeah, that's why it's so important that if you're the AWPer on CT, that if you are expecting an eco round to come against you, never walk off alone. Stay back, way back. And because the last thing that you want is the ecoing T side to get your AWP and then kill all your teammates with it after.
Four spies here for Divina. cromaa will have no helmet and the Mac 10. So let's see what she opts for. I might go helmet and Tech 9. Could be very dangerous as well, but let's see what happens. It's a great start, very promising start indeed. That's so dicey for mocreias now. They've got no vision towards A. You can see they're playing very aggressive on the upper areas entirely. That's going to force Littles a bit further back from Mari. They've blown off Squeaky Door to try and control short B between Mari and Sinan. That smoke will certainly help Divina as they get into position. Now, who's going to rotate this bomb?
Yeah.
Like it might be Danny.
Yeah, surely. And she's going to come in the way in the back here. She could even smoke Heaven for them if she knows the quick lineup, but that's not the part of the plan. They want her to be a kind of more the front runner of the pack. Come in a second entry. Mari spotting! Cromaa there. Gonna pop flash for herself. She's gonna find more though. Are they holding her? They're just letting her go. This must be so uncomfortable for Divina.
Uncomfortable for everyone at this point. HE will go a little too far as coldzera looks to deal, but we've got chaos now. Action all over the shop as the numbers start to dwindle for Divina. Slow rounds. This one might not go their way. coldzera now 1 versus 3 with 14 seconds, and 3 will stand at the end of the round for the CT side. This pacing from Divina, we see some cracks in the process the longer these rounds go early on the T side.
Yeah, and the big problem there is that when you are a kind of more strategy-based team like Divina has, they wanted to throw and execute there, but they're losing one very important piece of the puzzle, and it's the entry player. So now, who it's a bit of a struggle. Who's going to be the first one in? What are we doing, girls? And they have to pause because they have to also respect that Mari could, at any point in time, there swing out and take them all down.
Good jiggle for info. Now, do they target the AWP with the numbers they have? Often the AWP will have some rifle support. That would be quite useful to clean up numbers like this. Divina will be very squishy in this round. Mostly with Glocks and no Kevlar.
Yeah, and this angle that Littles is holding, this is perfect when you have the AWP against the Eco. You're so far away, and you have so much opportunity to get information and go for your repeats and just hold these angles. And she's doing it brilliantly. I'm not going to be surprised if she's going to get the ace here, but it looks like they're turning around on Mari.
Well, she needs to get the reload first. Oh, dear. Now there's damage to be done. 40 seconds for Divina. Now, Divina, generally speaking, needs to die in this round. Like, coldzera could stay alive and hold on to this M4, but the remainder of them need to die so they get their loss bonus.
Yeah.
Now, you want these pistols to swing for coldzera to try and deliver. It's only got a Glock on the P250. That's exactly what they're going to do. Try and make some space. 18 seconds. Going for the fake. Prioritizing the damage. Might get a second one. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's 12,000 damage in just a few seconds. Wonderful stuff. They can maybe build on that as the half continues.
Yeah, certainly could be an opportunity. And it's just so much being done on the back of so little. Literally nothing. They had nothing. They only had Glocks. And Littles, she's playing it to perfection. It's this brilliant play where we saw the detail. We saw the point of view from Mari. She's getting spotted by the player geo-picking mid. And now the player mid has all the attention. So Mari isn't even looking at the players. It's coming, and Little's gonna go in for the repeat. That's the information. She knows she's not gonna get rushed. So she knows she's gonna have more time to work with. Now she can relax a little and slowly fall back. Maybe reposition.
I love that peeking character. So satisfying when it goes right. The door hasn't been blown off by mocreias on this occasion. Minute 13, Divina is still looking for a push. And with good reason. mocreias being very patient. That was the bomb. standing on the fountain. Now, what do you make of that? Bomb towards the upper area. mocreias with 4 left. We'll have 2 on each bomb site. Brandina starts to creep in. Occasional jiggle from Silent. 4 on 4 then. 45 seconds on the clock. They've got the utility to deliver here. Chroma's got to get drops in the upper areas. Good delay with the incendiary as well. I feel like Divina are just going to go down one after the other here. Don't really have much chance with the time against them like this. You can see mocreias repositioning also. So you have a cohesive plan with these 3 players remaining. They might need to get a smoke plant going on here. There's 14 seconds. They're running this down so low. And the CTs are simply not peaking. Stereo frags for mocreias now. Just waiting for those peaks to come, but they never did. And their clock became their enemy.
Yeah. I'll reiterate a little bit on the... At a certain point, you are so close to the site that now is the time that you put down some utility and you actually stop going for the contact play. Especially in a situation where you have no time left on the clock almost. Did they have no smokes to put down on the site?
They had a smoke for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit too tunnel visioned on that contact. Turned into full contact in all the wrong ways for them. And now maybe the freedom of these pistols will give them something, although Littles has had a great performance here. But there's so much time for CSGO to try and find a kill now. It's Yorpa going for that bomb plant, and Cromaa can't defend with the AK-47. Swinging now, looking for the quick flicks. CSGO, does she have it in her to deliver with the sword? Not on this occasion. AWP collected in a lightning-fast round as mocreias press on to a 5th round.
Yeah, and this is exactly the kind of round where you will get punished if your opera, Littles, she's doing a heroic effort there. She gets, was it, three frags? She gets 3 frags. If she doesn't get those 2 extra after that initial entry in the bathrooms, Divina was gonna win that round. And they were gonna do it exactly the way that I was talking about earlier, where you have an op and you gift it to the enemy team when they're basically full eco. They're lucky that it wasn't AFM who was left in that 1 versus 3 in the afterplant, because I'm sure AFM would have done a lot more damage. Her being the primary opera of her team, of course. Major props to Littles for handling that pressure and the way she's whipping up the pistol to get the 3rd frag here. Just have a look at that. Oh, and then she gets taken out in the back. And then, of course, Buko, brilliant there.
That 2nd frag was quite challenging as well. So it's lovely when you... It's really... it's a confidence booster when you have a battle sniper on your squad, and Little certainly is. Got to be careful with these early grenades. So Mari takes a bullet for the President, and the President chooses to fall back. A 5-on-4 for Divina. These are the kind of numbers where you have to deliver afterwards. You have to convert these advantages.
Yeah. Overpass, traditionally, as every other map, CT-sided. But for some strange reason, not in ESL Impact history, and no, certainly not in the South American region. Overpass been T-sided for most of the seasons. And it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to tie things up here, or if mocreias' defense is going to hold, as we will see Divina head towards B.
Through the smoke, there you go. So far, so good. CSGO delivering. And I don't know that there's anything left in this one. How long does Littles hang out for, though? Looking for a wallbang that may not come. I haven't seen a Hyper Beast Orc for a while. It was very popular for a long time.
Yeah, it was. It's such a cool, vibrant, colorful skin.
Did you ever play Final Fantasy?
No.
Final Fantasy 7. Well,
no. I never played Final Fantasy, but I used to watch my friend or my friends play.
You could summon these massive monsters to just wreck people.
Yeah.
And, there was one was a Bahamut or a Bahamut Zero, and
I know exactly which one you mean.
Yeah, and the Hyper Beast reminds me of Bahamut
the Behemoth
from from
James Behemoth. No.
4th round for Divina. Sure, why not? I that was my favorite. What were they called? The thing you used was materia and in number 7, but I forgot what they were actually called.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's been too long.
They were gangster though.
How many years ago though?
Too many.
Yeah. Too many.
4 discs on the PlayStation 1 was Final Fantasy 7.
4 discs.
4 discs. You went to the second disc, you're like, ooh, things are getting real. Then the third disc, you're like, ooh, we're in
I was thinking
trenches.
that you were gonna. I was thinking you started talking about Divina getting their 4th round on the board.
Well, when the 4th disc came, and you're like, all right, we're ready. We're gonna see some stuff now. And hey, we are on the 4th disc as far as Overpass is concerned.
It's the up duel. You were hyping it up more than the Hyper Beast.
Well,
and it's going to go down in connector first. Where is Littles?
That CT up needs to deliver, and she's 14 for 4 at present. Littles 5 rounds on the CT side, I think, is a very strong position for either CT side to be in, and the mocreias is starting first. So even if they didn't get anything else, I feel like maybe they'd be confident moving into that second half. Although the unique factor is the B defenses on Overpass. You know, after South America, we've got a North American match, and if you've ever seen Mads play on the B bomb site, she is an absolute animal. So even in CS2, I think that there is something to be had on Overpass if you can defend the B bomb site well.
Yeah, she is a goddess on the site. It's the Madser pass, almost. Oh, Littles! She managed to get away. She just barely escaped. Still standing strong. Up in hand. Oh, Downy, that's a clean entry. Gardenia has been taken out, and now sign on.
She's got to hold half the bomb site for her team for that rotation to come through, but she will be traded. 3 remain for mocreias then. Not in the best positions, but that changes everything. That delays the bomb flow. That buys time for the rotation. Now Mary can get it activated. She's been loitering around connector. The numbers for Divina, what's happening to them? They are disappearing now. Going for the fake plant, but it's only 17 seconds on the clock. You've got to commit to that. Get it planted. Try to change the game. Mary emerging from that short position with a flashbang. Brandina throws a grenade, but not fast enough. Now Coltina's in the clutch. Trying to find the last 2 players. She knows one's on the balcony. It's all good for Littles, but does she ever not deliver? 17 for 4. The pistol is enough for round number 6 for mocreias.
I was sure she had it, but Littles, she's just ice cold. Doesn't hit it with the up shot, but doesn't matter. Whips out the pistol, and then that's 17 on the board for her. James, look at her. She's incredible.
Doing God's work.
Yeah, just contrast it to the next on the board. They're all there. They're all down there together on 5 and 4. She's pulling all the way. She's taking out everything she has. This is her playground. It's Overpass.
Fellow Bayonet Fade enjoyer as well.
Excuse me?
I have a Bayonet Fade, as she does.
A Bayonet Fade?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
target practice. Often when you see 2 targets, you'll shoot between them. As Littles just did that. A common problem.
Because it's automatic.
Yeah, it's like a brain fart or something.
No, because you're in your brain, that's a bigger target. So everything is one target. That's how your brain works.
I see.
So you're just shooting at the center of the large mass. That's why you will shoot between the targets.
Mari will avoid that flashbang easily, and guess what? That's the bomb. Hold on a second, though. There is a two-woman flag round her back. That's good info for the CTs, though, but they've been spotted trying to creep up long. Very fast-moving game, then, as Yadina tries to get into a sneaky position to catch somebody off guard. And again, these slow rounds don't always go Divina's way as they try to set the pace on their CT side. T-side, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. They are. Oh, I love when we get to see a little bit of this utility when it's actually been lined up and thrown on the fly. But of course, we know Brendinia, she's like a shark. She smells blood in the water, and she smells that this side is open for the taking.
There's 10 seconds to get this bomb planted. This is very, very urgent, but the cover is there. 4 on 3. Divina need more rounds on this T side, and they are running out of rounds to lose as we are in the deep waters in this first half. HE in the smoke, and nothing is seen just yet. 2 kits on the 3 players. Brendina is playing a very late game indeed, collecting 2 of them and decimating the money for mocreias as we head into the last round.
Last round of the half, and we could be looking at it being completely tied up. The economy is broken on mocreias, and they're gonna have next to nothing to defend their sites with in the last round.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one, but maybe they've done their job already. We'll find out a little later on, but see what they have to fight with in this last round of the first half. 2 primary weapons and 3 pistols for mocreias. Lots of furious.
So you're saying a prime? So you're calling an SMG a primary weapon?
Well,
oh, is it because it occupies the first slot?
Exactly.
Ah.
On a technical level.
That's very technical, and I am absolutely here for it. I had to ask because I just need to understand that. Mari, we have seen the Eagles being lethal.
Oh, this is getting awkward. They're swinging one by one, and Mari is dealing with them. She is making this competitive. So maybe that changes things. Then again, maybe it doesn't. Will she check for a second player here long enough? Perhaps not. Brendina.
Oh,
could
he's
lose
so
an
smart.
AK to Bokor. Bokor has got so much clutch in her as well. Chasing the frag, and there's the upgrade she wanted.
Oh, it's at least a safe plant. For a second there, the radar kind of threw me off.
Nothing safe versus Bokor. She's got an incendiary for back. She's got an incendiary. She can force him into the light. Now things are getting very interesting. Touch the bomb. Don't make a step. It's a 10-second defuse, though. They are holding steadfast. Into those flames they go. Oh, this could be so awkward. Halfway there, but not quite. It will, after all, be tied at half tie. We are neck and neck going into the final half of this one.
Going down, down, let you, if you're going downtown, get you someone new. You put me through hell now, baby, and call it love, so save me your excuse. My flaws break my wings, but I have talk behind my back, whisper about me, how about that? Can't get enough, just like a drug. I guess I got a fan club. I'm feeling way too pretty to even try to deal with petty little things like you. behind my back. Whisper about me, how about that? Can't get enough, just like a drug. You know, all my name is on your lips. Cold sweats, regrets, can't resist. Chit chat like that, I'm blowing up.
Final half of this series alone, our second series of the day, from Europe to South America, North America later, but so much South American Counter-Strike to come across the course of this weekend. mocreias and Divina find themselves tied as we switch sides, and I've got to say, it's been a great CT half for mocreias in my opinion, but have they got the guts to finish off the job on this T side, or will Divina do even better on their TT? Brandina will hear so many players. Wow, she swung and faced 5 people at once. Now, the CTs could push everything because they literally saw the entire team.
Yeah. At least they're going to have plenty of time to get back onto the A side. And look at the way they're playing this, opting to go for it. They're playing in teams. So you can see on the minimap, you initially had Cromaa and AFM rotate up towards A side, and now I think they're all going to come in here. AFM from behind this wall, gonna use it to her advantage.
Great util usage by mocreias, but what do they have to show for it? Divina are standing. They are showing and proving. 2v2 though, winnable by either squad. 45 seconds as Divina will slow things down somewhat. Great headshots being delivered. AFM with 2. 1v2 now as Little has only 8 HP. Really desperately trying to find a headshot. So many bullets in the clock. Just needs one to land in the right place. That clock is ticking though. 27 seconds. Divina just constantly jiggling. Oh, almost there. AFM down to 5 HP now. That water elemental needs to deliver. She's got to push the issue. Can't continue to dance for too long here. Oh no, I can't believe it. AFM, 5 HP! That one was dicey. Went all the way down to the last woman, but it is Divina who take it.
That was so close. At a point there, I'm just wondering, they're giving Dani so much respect. No, they're giving her so much respect. They're giving Little so much respect, and you know why? Because she has earned it. I was sat there thinking, it's a 1 versus 2. She's stuck. There's 30 seconds left. They're not faking her. And then she just hit that. And I think it's kind of that it boils down to a 1v1 there. Ooh. It's very exciting. But correctly played. And now AFM. This is going to be the farm fest. Because she's going to be in the back. It's a sandwich. It's a meat grinder.
Oh, but there is a flank. Oh, no, never mind. Bokov's gone towards long instead. And indeed, this is damage limitation for Divina. If there's only 1 kill here for mocreias, then that is great for the CT side. Bokov with only a Glock will have a lot to do. Hoping someone comes her way. And the AFM will, in the worst way. 4 stand at the end of the round for Divina, who have had promise early on their CT side, but now the AK-47s are coming out from mocreias. The Kalashnikovs have landed. Look at the kills as well. Littles is so far ahead of her teammates. 20 for 8. The next person has 8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like this. She's been just performing massively, but that's also kind of what the rest of her teammate is setting her up for on the map. So, not to take anything away from Littles, but when you're upping on CT side and Overpass, and you have your whole team behind you, you are looking at numbers like this. But maybe it's like double or like something along the lines of that. You can get twice as many frags, because everyone's kind of playing for you. But to see her on basically 4x, 3x, it's a class on. She's in a league of her own. But AFM, she has something to say, right? Now it's her time to shine.
Exactly. She's got the angles on the CT side, and she needs to show and prove now as well. Brendina was playing anti-flash for a moment there. And that's what you're talking about. When we talk about the swings, that swing was so fast. She killed a trade fragger before the initial peeker. That's crazy.
It's so crazy.
3 on 3.
Some would call it loco.
3 on 3, the bomb rotating off of long. There is still time for a plan B for mocreias, and that seems to be what is happening at the moment. cromaa will hear them coming, drop a deep incendiary, but where's the rotation from Divina? No one coming just yet. Now AFM is on the way. She's got an incendiary though. Deploy the incendiary, then you can go upstairs if you want to.
But there's no smoke, Kevin.
Such indecision.
You could just take it. You could just hold the line.
Yeah,
but I don't
trying
know
to do so many different things and won't have the angle. cromaa stuck in the corner now.
All right, but at least that's information.
I guess she kept the util for the retake.
Yeah.
Bokor has been dropped. That incendiary is still here. Signon and Mari now. Won't be much of a crossfire for them. We'll see if that incendiary does the job. So they check for Signon. Instant trade. Mari now down to the 1v1, but Divina and the CT side will keep on rolling. 96.
96. Amazing retake there once again. I was, I believe I was the first one to point it out, that with the peeker's advantage, obviously, when you're in a retake situation and you're playing on the CT side, it's your time to peek. So you're going to have the advantage. Meaning, obviously, that we're going to have a more fast-paced and more retakeable game in a way. Gone are the days where you're immediately saving if you're a 4 versus 4 on the retake. Gone are the days where you as T just can sit comfortably behind your smoke and chill. No, now the cities, it's their time to play. So if you think about it and you break up a round, we can talk about it when we have a tactical timeout. It's the thing that's happening in round. Initially, you're going to get map control. First clashes. That's action in the first 20, 30 seconds of the round. And then we saw slow things down, everything, no one speaking, we have zero contact for a minute, and then boom, execute. That was before. But now everything is more dynamic because there's stuff happening every single stage of the way. And it isn't the way that, okay, the bomb has been planted, we got the site, the round is over. No, we still keep playing until the round is actually over, if you understand what I mean.
Tech9s are out, and there's a plan behind them. We have utility, we have Kevlar for mocreias. Their logo reminds me of MSN Messenger from way back when. Anyway, these Tech9s are going to be lethal. Now, Brendina's got to be careful. A lot of potential with a flank. A lot of potential to lose a rifle also. How good will the timing be? Sure, she heard some sound cues earlier on. Nobody in the playground, it seems, is AFM. Doing some investigations with utility. A second HE grenade left over. The timing is wonderful, but she might lose the AWP here. Indeed, she will, and that could change everything. Didn't catch them coming, and now we have a completely different ball game. Where's the bomb plant?
They're waiting. They're waiting for CTs to come and push. They're trying to capitalize on this entry that they've been able to get, but now Brendina and Little is... Oh my god, James!
Oh no. Oh no, oh no. The dream is collapsing for Divina. It's been such a good start, but this is a save. This is a save. There's nothing else they can do here unless they want to just lose everything. Very, very awkward indeed. You cannot be caught out like that with the AWP on the bomb site. They crept all the way through the toilets. The grenade was nice, but it was cosmetic damage, as we can see.
It was so interesting to me is when I'm thinking about Team Divina, I'm thinking team play, I'm thinking they're well rehearsed, they've got their executes, and they're doing everything with such good teamwork and coordination. mocreias, on the other hand, their strength is their experience. And you could see that when Littles was in the same position when the tables were turned, she was playing it phenomenally. She was doing everything correct. She was keeping her up. She was getting the frags. And now FM, it's not it's not all on her, because this is a team decision, or team error, that she's all alone and that they managed to get the site and no one is helping her, basically. She's on an island on her own. And then you have just incredible strength, firing power of mocreias just flooding over, and really not much you can do. Maybe she can do something with the SMG here, though.
Critical moment for mocreias. And it's going all right so far. Sinan defending connector. Suddenly we're down to a 2-on-2. They don't know about coldzera. They do now, and that's a great way to answer. mocreias missed windows in the first map of this series. They could have taken this 2-0 the way we saw Nuke. They won't miss this window, though, it doesn't look like. AFM, though, to stand in. Plenty of clutch in her. Going through the smoke with a flashbang to her demise. An 8th round then for mocreias. They get closer again, they creep closer. And they've put the money for Divina in the bin. A very strong chance to tie the score.
If I'm standing in for a team who is playing on ESL Impact, I would give everything. Everything. Imagine you get to play on the big stage, you get to play against your idols, with your idols, and then you're pulling off stuff like this. If I'm AFM after tonight, I'm gonna be proud.
Littles is back on the T side now.
Another time, do you see? You aim in the center between the two players. So interesting.
Makes things awkward when you have a team on eco in connector. You try to fight them. Never a good time. Can the bomb get past these CTs, though, and make it to the bomb site in time? Brendina has picked up that AK-47. AFM's got a kit also. So there is chance of a ninja, and she's creeping towards that bomb site, AFM, hiding in the toilets for now. I would love to see a ninja attempt. Again, that bigger bomb blast radius is a problem, and AFM's got into position. Please hide. Oh no, she's creeping forward. Oh, no. She's running low on bullets. No! They didn't know she's got a kit, though. Well, she hasn't got one now because she's dead.
Oh, that would have been so brilliant.
If she could hit there, I think she wins the round, honestly. I think they go down to B and she wins the round.
Yeah, because no one is going to expect her there, right?
You don't expect the kit on an eco round either.
Right, exactly. And you're in the back of a player who you would obviously just... You see, they're going to be hunting for maybe for her teammates. Oh, missed opportunity, James. Missed opportunity. But we never know. If she had had a full clip in the magazine, she maybe pick up an AK, she win the round that way. It's such a 50-50 decision too. Like, how often do you find yourself in that kind of situation?
She didn't make a wrong decision.
No,
we just wanted her to make the other decision because we can see all the info.
Yeah, exactly. It's so easy for us to be backstreet gamers. We see everything, we know everything.
Little's down to 60 HP, but still alive, and that's going to be a problem for Divina. Continuing to deliver on this T side. Cromaa starts off well. 5-1-4 for Divina, looking to regain their lead. As this one really goes down to the wire. Respect to the scoreline, I'm not surprised. It was very hard to identify
where the
advantages lay here.
Do you know that in the last 20 seconds you made 2 police show, TV show references? The Wire and 9-9, Brooklyn, 9-9.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, no, it's a good one. But anyway, it's all tied up, and I was expecting this to be close. But this close.
There's 40 seconds on the clock for mocreias.
Make it, James.
mocreias have 2 flashes to make their way into the B bomb site.
Yeah.
If this goes wrong, they actually know their money will be okay. Their money will be all right, but they don't want it to go wrong.
No.
It's going to be hard trying to breach with 25 seconds on the clock. You've got to get so many kills before you can try to plant a bomb as well. So this will be challenging. There's next to no util for Divina, though. There's 1 flash if it's in position. Look at this rotation come through. mocreias still making their way to the bomb site. There's Cold Zina. That's the HE as well. But look at the lineup for Divina. Littles will not get a bomb plant. Again, it's too little, too late. No pun intended. Divina back in the lead.
Oh, at that point in time, you know, I'm almost thinking that if you're Littles, you're gonna just get the plant. But you're looking at 10k in your bank, and Sinon is the one who is a little bit has to get a drop over. But that was a brutally well defended site, and I understand it because of the way the smokes work. When you are on the attacking side, you have to push because you're not going to be able to just sit behind the smokes anymore and chill. And then they're pushing right into the waiting open arms of Divina. They're in control. Look how passive they're playing. Divina, that is, the cities. They know that mocreias, they have to waste a lot of utility just to take some space on the map, which is normal.
Absolutely. It takes time to understand what is safe and what isn't safe, what is clear and what is not clear. And Divina, well, we've seen so many pushes down long, especially in this game. Oh, Mari, that's unreal. Sixth sense. Wonderful work from Mari. The spatial awareness is utterly devastating there. 5 on 3. What is left for Divina? They can't even really consider a save. They've just got to stack a bomb site together, but Udina might flank them from B. Holding, waiting for mocreias to make their play. Divina have nowhere to go and no way to defend with that smoke. They're in a honey trap. AFM still here though, but just AFM. There's the first one. Lost their angles now with that molly. And again, Udina's coming in from the back, so what are you to do? They're about to lose everything, and their money absolutely sucks.
Yeah, and Udina too. Okay. Heard her drop down. Now AFM is stuck and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and that's the out of the equation for this round. And I would have loved for her to be able to hang on to that, because you could do so much with the up and overpass and city side, and it's Mari's sixth sense. You called it a sixth sense, and it almost feels like it, because they're pushing in together to clear the left, and when she knows that left is clear, her job is then to hold the back of teammate, and she just turns around. Perfect timing. And expects the second player to come there as well, which is good, because you rarely will see a Divina player on a solo mission.
Such a painful time to have your money decimated.
Yeah.
So late into the game. Really limits your options for quite obvious reasons.
Yeah, but I think one eco now, you're gonna let mocreias get on to 11, and then you can get a proper buy. AFM is even gonna have money for the... Oh no. Yeah, it depends. She could perhaps go glass cannon. She gets a couple of kills here. That could be the difference maker if she's gonna have Kevlar or not, actually. 2 frags she's gonna need with P250 to have Kevlar.
Well, good luck with
armor.
that.
Yeah, good luck. I'm crossing my fingers. But I wonder if their teammates have realized that. Because if they know this, they should set her up to get those two frags.
Udina showing presence towards B.
Oh. Good timing there. Opens the door. The same time as Udina is ready to peek around the corner. It's a sound cue now.
That's one way to deal with the eco round. They know where the last player is. Desperately. Oh, okay. That was really fun. I mean, it has 0 impact, but I wasn't expecting that at all. So I'm thoroughly satisfied with that frag.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I was looking at the loss bonus, and I was looking at the equipment value on the previous round, and then I switched them up. So when I was doing my quick math, I was adding on the wrong number. I was telling you that she needed 2 frags, which was not the case.
Hey, I've got to interrupt you. Yadina's got a P90.
Oh,
and she's got the best spawn. This is the only thing that matters right now. Please send it. I beg of you. I need to see this. This must deliver. It has to. But it will be denied. CSGO deletes Yadina. The flashes weren't good enough on this occasion, avoided by the CTs, and 4-on-4 trying to push through the smoke will be a mistake. Trades are here and Littles is in the clutch now. 1 versus 3. So much time on the clock. That bomb is firmly committed to the B bomb site though. Dodges the flash, spots the arm, down to the 1v2. Do not count Littles out on the 30 bomb. 27 frags so far, only 2 bullets remaining and 2 targets to find. No more spam. Sounds made in the water. 1 minute on the clock.
Are they gonna
be so nervous for Divina. So nervous. Looking for the quick scope now. Oh, heard again. 47 seconds. Rounding the pillar. There's 1 more to go then. She's got 1 more bullet. Doesn't make it. A lot of damage done, but not that last frag.
Yeah. At one point, you just have to... I'm holding my breath for so long there, but I just have to think you're in such a difficult situation. You have options. She's standing her ground. She's choosing to fight. She's not leaving the situation, but she knows she has AKs behind her. But it's just this last bullet there, and Cromaa, that's a 4K from her. So massive, massive hold of the B-bomb site. Boost here. Oh, they're lining up the nades. But it's the wrong boost. Oh, brilliant. AFM finds an opener. It's so close, James. 11 to 11. And now, despite Littles being taken out, AFM is still low HP, so the mocreias, they could be looking at getting an equalizer here.
It's just the beginning of the South American action for the weekend as well. Neck and neck until the very end. It'll be important not to overplay your hand as far as time is concerned if you're mocreias. 3 players heading towards long. But Divina are just jump peeking at the back of the site. They want to see what's going on, and they have an AWP in hand. So what is the plan here? To close the distance on an AWP on long is a brave decision. But it's happening. The execute is here. All 5 standing for Divina. Make it 4. That bomb needs to get planted. 1 by the truck. Danny doing good damage. We know how Danny can clutch. This would be a great time to do so. Looking for those white swings. And the trades will continue. CSGO, though, will be left 1 versus 3. Just the MP9. Match. Oh, no! Not like this. Match point on the way for mocreias. She's still going, CSGO, but really, what is there to be done here? Can she find a 1v1? Will she take the hard right? No. Match point mocreias. They were the underdog in this one. And they're the ones at match point.
That is absolutely incredible. And should they pull this one off, MVP undoubtedly has to go to Littles. But I have to say, we haven't talked about her so much, but Mari, her experience, you can see the decisions that she is taking, and she is fearless. She is in her right element. And this might be it, James. The very last round.
And what do they have to fight with Divina? What a rough situation for them. Hard work from mocreias. Monster performance from Littles. Again, the CT side went absolutely crazy with that AWP.
If the Deagles should ever be deadly, Donny with the Deagle, it has to be now. Everything's on the line.
Oh, that's pain personified. Again, mocreias. Don't be afraid to lose. Well, their utility is doing a fantastic job, it must be said. Forcing them into uncomfortable angles. 40-second mark and things become more urgent. Their utility is absolutely ruining them. They're throwing all kinds of junk at the A bomb site. With Divina holding an angle towards B. 28 seconds. They've got smokes and 1 HE to deploy on this bomb site. But it's going to be a race. Will there even be time to clean out the water as they start to move forward? Divina will deliver, and they've got all the positions they want. Indeed, there is time as Divina cleans out the position entirely. mocreias are going to secure a victory on Divina as an underdog. Oh, the collateral makes it even worse. Brendina, 1 versus 5. mocreias will win a great series versus Divina, 13-11 at the end. That's a big victory, an underdog victory, and an unbelievable performance from Littles.
What a masterpiece of a performance from an upper, from a player, a star